Joel Watson, JoelWatson. Alright, so today we're going to be doing beginner's music theory and the 2-3 methods, which is a method that I came up with myself, and getting started with writing chord progressions. So, you guys are musically apt.
Thank you, kind
so you guys
sir.
probably know the musical alphabet. You know, it's A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, you know, and so forth. With no sharps on the B and E. I remember this how B, you can be like, let it be, B movie, anything, you know, anything that's how I remember it. It's just a simple way to remember it that way. You guys know tone. From an A to B is a tone, it's 2 steps on the musical alphabet, or semitone is 1 step, so an A to A sharp would be a semitone. Now with that, here is the formula for making any major scale, starting any note, with the T's being tones and the S being semitones. So if I had a C, and I wanted to go for a tone, where would I go up to?
D.
D. I want up to tone again, because it's tone another thing, where would I go?
E.
E, yep. And is it semitone?
F.
F. And tone?
G.
G. And also one more tone?
A.
A. Another tone?
Number 2.
Yep, another tone.
B.
Three tones there. B. And then
And
the
then
last
back to
semitone
C, yeah.
brings you back to C. Yeah. It's some formula. I recommend you just write it down. In fact, I'll have it on the handouts here that I have. I have songwriting resources going to the camera, so you guys can have these, which will just remind you. So you know, take them home. You didn't know that sort of stuff. It goes with everything in the lesson. So I want to do a minor now.
FBI, open up!
So mine is different. It's called TS, TTS, DT. That'll be on there. It's not really a way of remembering so much. You just have to sort of you know, do it so much that you remember over time. I've written down stuff inside my computer. But if you start on a C, and we're going up tone,
Going to C sharp.
you go from a C, that's not a semitone to tone. So C to there's 2 steps, that's 1 step, there's a D. And if we're going up a semitone from D, it would be D.
D sharp.
Yeah, D sharp. And we're going up a tone from D sharp
Rather than F.
to an F, yep. And if we're going up a tone from an F, it should be G. Semitone,
G sharp.
G sharp, a tone,
A sharp.
E sharp,
What are we on
and one more tone,
B. No, C.
C. Back to C. And that's just major, that's just a C major, probably one of the easiest keys, or just white notes, and C minor. Quite simple. Chord progressions. So, my scale chords, we're gonna, so you know, you've got your C chord. I've moved the octave because, you know, that's just there. It's the same, when we go through it, it's still just, when you go back to C, it will just be back to 1 on the scale, if that makes sense. And we've got some Roman numerals here. Now, they might not make sense as it is, but uppercase and then Roman numerals are the major chords. So anytime you'll play a chord within a scale that's a C chord, if you're playing a C, it will always be a major. And if you're playing a D, it will always be a minor. And this or that, don't worry about it, we'll talk about what the star means later. But if we go over to minor, it's a little bit different, with different chords being in major, different chords being in minor. So your root note, your 1, is in minor, but your 3, your 3rd, your 6th, and your 7th are all in major. Now the stars are what we call diminished chords, because what happens when you have a major is you would have like, you know, a 1st, a 3rd, and a 5th. When you have a minor, it would be a 1st, a flat 3rd, which means it would be a step down, a semitone down from where we and a normal 5th. The diminished is a 1st, a flat 3rd, and a flat 5th, which can sound kind of off sometimes, but you will find it does work. That's getting started music.
Holy
Yeah, thank you.